So we all know it is the 23rd National Curry Week, which takes place between the 4th and 10th of October. So it's often said that curry is the new national dish of Britain. And it's easy to say why, right? It's easy to see why. So since the 70s, curry houses have become popular up and down the country, and millions of curries are consumed every single week, right? So it's not hard to believe that, and it's showing no signs of slowing down whatsoever. So this week we are celebrating National Curry Week. How exciting! You must be such a busy man.
It's been really busy this week because we worked in partnership with Cobra Beer, so we gave free Cobra away on the Tuesday. Plus we've been doing a lot, but going back to the point, the Curry House contributes 5.5 billion to the UK economy.
Really? Wow.
It's responsible for employing over 100,000 people, so
Right.
it means a lot, you know,
Yes.
to the UK economy and stuff. So yeah, we've been really busy. But we need to get that bigger buzz of it around, I think.
Yeah. So do you know when and why it started?
I don't actually know. So I only found out about it a few years ago. I've been working in the trade for 18 plus years.
Okay.
I was never shouted about as much.
Because social media wasn't a big thing, because I think social media has taken such a big part in our lives in recent years that, you know, it wasn't the word of mouth, it was just the word of mouth. Now we have social media, it's so easy, accessible information. So it did start off in 1998 to promote the cuisine and raise funds for charities concentrating on hunger, malnutrition and poverty.
Oh,
yeah,
you know more than me.
A little bit of Google research. So what is the most popular curry at your restaurant these days?
So I would say chicken tikka masala, definitely. Chicken tikka masala is sold more than fish and chips.
Right.
Do you know that? It's the number one dish
I believe
in the whole UK.
I believe that.
It's the number one dish. It sells more than anything, any other cuisine. So yeah, we should really be proud, and we should really celebrate it as much as we can. It's a you know, good thing that the cuisines come in and it's just won over Britain's heart.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe that. Because that's the go-to cuisine, isn't it? So, do you use microgreens at your restaurant? Do you use produce that is locally grown by farmers?
Yeah, we use a bit of a mix, but yeah, we do use local farmers as well.
That's amazing. That's really good to know, because it makes such a difference to you know, the cuisine that you're making. So the freshness and the colours, and also to help with the economy as well. You know, with the local farmers.
We try and support local where possible. It's always something in our mind, because we are a small local business as well. So if we can help each other, then obviously it works out better.
Right. Okay. So you know, it's really difficult to keep regular customers from coming in. You know, I think maybe it's the biggest challenge that a restaurant has. So what are some of your ways that you use to help, you know, to increase, you know, to bring the business back, to bring the customers back?
Bring the customers back. So we do a lot of marketing, a lot of PR.
Which I love about you. Yes.
As you saw, and you were kind of telling me before we went on air.
Yeah,
we do a lot of that, but we work a lot with communities.
Okay.
So even over the pandemic, we didn't stop. We gave homeless people food, vulnerable people food, and we're continuously, for the last 15, probably plus years, we've been giving the NHS staff free food. For many years we've been doing that, not just over the pandemic. And we always like to get involved with local communities where possible. That's a really strong key thing. I think good service, good food, it's not that hard, but maintain that. And I think the best form of advertising is word of mouth. So if you can do that, people will automatically talk about you. But we've had customers who have been coming in since the first night we opened in 1978.
That's amazing.
Still coming in now. Still coming in now. So
that's excellent. That just goes to show, right, how amazing your food is, you know. So, do you engage with your audience online? Do you have online presence? So I know you're on Facebook.
We're on everything.
You're on everything.
Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it. TikTok, YouTube.
That is amazing.
Everything.
Do you think that that obviously helps draw in more customers, right?
Definitely. It will increase our brand awareness, without a doubt. So National Curry Week, which we celebrated on Tuesday, a customer came from Bristol drove down from Bristol.
Wow.
And that was all through social media. So
Yeah.
she's been seeing us for a few months and she's been wanting to come in.
Yeah.
And we do we've got YouTube and stuff like that. So she's
Yeah.
really interested. And she said, her husband said to her, right, what do you want for your birthday? Do you want a new phone? She said, no, I want to go to the Awaaz in Albert Road. I can't believe she chose me. I would have gone for the phone. But yeah, she just, the whole experience, so, we brought her in. I gave her gifts as well, spices.
Wow.
They made the round trip from Bristol. I thought,
you're going to make it special, yes.
Yeah, I gave her a tour of the kitchen and everything.
Oh, excellent.
She went,
so you're really like hands-on with your customers.
Very hands-on. Yeah, I've given so many tours. People are very, very, there's this market of people out there now that want to know how we cook, and they want to see the whole hustle and bustle behind the scenes.
Yes.
So as long as it's not too busy, someone wants to see my kitchen and wants to walk around, it's completely fine by me.
Yeah, excellent. So that's what I was going to say, like you're always sharing customer experiences as well, right, on social media. You put that on social media?
Yes. Yeah, we do, a lot of kids come in and we show them the tandoor, so this big fire.
But the naan is made. That is incredible. Yes.
We've had kids in practicing how to make poppadoms.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Health and safety probably wasn't the thing, but having a little go, it's a bit of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
It's more than the food, it's the experience.
It's an experience.
I went in and I saw their kitchen, I cooked a poppadom. We gave them a poppadom to take back.
That's such a good party experience. Imagine having a group of kids coming in, they go back and do a bit of cooking.
We'll have to. Well, the pandemic's over now. We've had a massive refurbishment in our kitchen.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's double in size.
Okay.
So I'm more than happy to bring kids in and say, look, this is how we do things, and just kind of show them around. It's quite interesting. It is, cooking's an art, form.
I agree, 100%, yes.
It's the whole, cooking.
Yes.
It's an art.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful to see how something is created.
Yes. From maybe one vegetable and then it
becomes,
absolutely. So what is a typical day like for you, or a typical week these days?
Typical week at the moment, very busy.
Yeah.
So obviously National Curry Week has been really busy because I've been doing a lot of media interviews and stuff like that. And
so let's say not during Curry Week, let's say normal day, yes.
Okay, so normal day we do a lot of filming sort of during the day.
Okay.
So we'll do a lot of YouTubing. So we've filmed 80% of everything how it's done in the restaurant. So no secrets. Exactly how we do everything.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of that, and that gains a lot of attraction from people. They're really interested in the cooking.
Right.
And then I'll still do quite a lot of. I work quite closely with the media, so I'll do quite a lot of media stuff, looking after my newborn, as I was telling you.
Yes, congratulations!
So thank you very much.
Yes.
Having Zoom calls and rocking the crib.
Oh, that's adorable!
Time.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, I'm in the restaurant quite a lot.
Okay.
But we spend a huge amount of time charity work during the day and sort of promoting ourselves.
Which is what I wanted to say, because there are not many restaurants, there aren't any restaurants that I know of that do what you do. You're really putting your name out there. The amount of work that you do for charity, and the amount of publicity that you do, and you're bringing out products as well, like spice products, the jars. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen at all. So I love what you're doing with your restaurant and where it was and where you have now taken it.
Oh, thanks.
So how and why?
Yeah.
Why we know, because obviously you want to get the name out. But then what gave you the idea?
Well, we want to take it up another level, and
yes.
we didn't want to. We want to build our audience a bit more nationally, and then hopefully internationally one day.
Yeah.
Restaurants are very hard now to run, extremely hard. People are coming out of the trade. You have all sorts of problems, staffing issues, and loads of other issues, which is another topic I won't go into. You told me to keep it brief.
No, we might. No, I do want to talk about COVID times as well.
We'll come back to that. So there's a lot of issues, and it is unsociable. So the next generation aren't going into it. But we've looked at different avenues to use that name. But we're very lucky. We've got a good partnership with a lot of local businesses. So one of our key partners is the university.
Yeah.
So someone like the university, if you think a curry house, how are they going to work with the university? But we've got work experience guys doing filming, doing our marketing, doing this, which is helping us grow, because I would not be able to afford to pay all the staff that are there at the moment. So a lot of them are sort of you know, they end up getting a job as like a waiter or waitress. So Anna's here, so she's doing work experience film, but she's also a waitress.
Right,
as well, but she's doing video production.
Right.
So she started off with me doing video production.
Okay.
And filming and doing all sorts of stuff, and then a vacancy came up and we said you can work. So we've got quite a few, you know, universities. And our partnership's so in depth with the uni. Got one with Hybrid College. So Harrison's here. He's now 17 years old. He's from their chefing school.
Yeah.
He's become an Indian chef.
That's amazing. That is so good.
In a matter of months, he's worked really hard. So it's really important to build up these relationships with the colleges, the universities. We've got partnerships with law firms and telecoms company. So
that's what I love about you, Fez, like what you're doing with the community as well. You don't see them as competitors. They're your colleagues,
they're our
you know?
colleagues,
Yes.
of course, yeah. We're one big happy family.
And you're learning from each other as well.
Of course.
I love it.
You know, we're always learning.
Yeah.
We're always trying to take it up that next level.
Yes.
So we've been nominated for an award which I was kind of telling you about. We've been nominated for
congratulations. Tell me.
National Award,
okay.
English Curry Award, so
yes.
The best restaurant in the South.
Amazing!
So
congratulations!
Touch wood,
Fingers crossed with that one. When is that going to come out? When are the results?
It's in Birmingham on the 18th.
Okay.
We're up against a lot of big, you know, it's a national award.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a 10th English Curry Awards.
But to be nominated up there with the other names, that's such a huge accomplishment. I mean, you're on the map, you're recognised.
Definitely.
That's amazing in itself.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I mean, it's, like you said, even to be nominated,
yes.
we've got a lot of publicity out of it. So,
absolutely.
You know, it's gone in national papers and stuff, you know, the Akash, and on the night they'll shout our names. So you know, that is enough. But
exactly.
I'd really like to win it. You know,
we've
won quite a few awards, and we worked really hard to do it.
Yes.
And so I'm glad like COVID's over, because all these
events are taking place now. Yes. Yeah, it makes such a difference. Yeah.
Feels like we're going back to normal a little bit.
Yes.
If we ever will get back to normal. But I mean, it's pretty good. I've been coming in the studio, I haven't seen you for 2 years.
I know, and what do you think of our new studio?
It's lovely.
Right? We're moving up in the world as well.
You've got another radio station as well. Yes. I'm like, I didn't even know about Fiesta. So going really well, really well.
Yeah. So we were talking about, you know, how you are taking your restaurant places and how you are expanding and growing, not only with the community, but with your in-house products as well.
Yeah.
So can I just say how I am impressed? We received them during Christmas.
Yes,
the little pots of spices.
Yeah. So
can I just say how impressed I am?
Thank you.
I said, Ali, I'm taking home this chaat masala. You sprinkle it on chips?
Yeah, it's
you know,
nice,
I put it.
Did you try it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I took it. I said, I'm taking this with me. So I put it in the active fry. I did.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have got him another one.
No, he's fine. He had the other two. But you put it in the active fryer with a drizzle of oil, and then I put in the spice with it, so it's infused with the chips.
Yes.
It's a whole other experience.
It's really nice.
It is delicious.
It tastes like Bombay mix.
Yes.
But with chips.
So, are you working in collaboration with like a spice house? Are these your own?
No, these are own.
This is your own
in-house.
mixture of.
Yeah, spices.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so we're just we're trying to take it to that new level now. So we've got customers with the spices in London, Leeds, wherever. But we've got videos as well.
Right.
So the videos are there for them to cook. Now, there's this big debate, obviously, BIR, which is British Indian Restaurant, cooking.
Yes.
Obviously, we've got to pre-cook things to be quick on service.
Yes.
But then there's house cooking.
Right.
Now, they are different, and people do. I think why not have the best of both worlds, but people have this like big debate, which is better, blah blah blah. You know, BIRs use gravy, this and that, but they've got to do things to speed up the process of service.
Yes.
So there's this group. I've got a group called the Art of British Curry.
Okay.
And there's loads of people on there. I think over 6,000 keen curry cookers.
Okay.
So we give them advice, but it's so great to see because they upload their dishes. So what they've cooked at home. I've just made a chicken boona, I've made an egg rice, or I made this, that. So Harrison's uploaded. What did you cook on there?
It was when we had the Lord Mayor in for dinner, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lord Mayor. So he cooked for the Lord Mayor of Portsmouth.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. And at such a young age, I mean, why? Because at age 17, boys are usually gaming, you know, they're always on the front of their computers. Oh, you know, we're on Discord chatting to our friends. And, you know, so at such a young age, and you're so sure this is what I want to do. I mean, how? You know, what made you think, oh, I want to be a chef?
When I was younger,
Yeah.
I cooked my first ever curry.
Okay.
And then
How much younger? You're 17
Yeah,
now.
I know, that's what I mean.
Well, you know, us Asians don't let our kids into the kitchen. You know?
I mean, we got curry at a young age, but I don't know how young you got it.
Yeah.
I was 6 when I started cooking.
Wow.
Really?
And then ever since then, I knew it was what I wanted to do.
That's what you're going to do.
So
You're going to cook.
I went into that business.
That's amazing.
Fast gave me the chance, and I'm very happy for it.
And that's
He's done really
incredible.
well though.
Yes.
So he wanted to be an Italian chef,
Okay.
but when he saw me, that changed within 10 minutes.
Right.
So now he wants to become an Indian chef. And
Yes.
he's done really well. He's learned, you know, he's come through the ranks really quickly.
Excellent. That's amazing.
It's really
To know at such a young age that this is what you want to do, and to be strong-minded about it, and then to actually go and accomplish it. And it's amazing that you're giving these youngsters the opportunity. You know?
We have another chap in there.
Okay.
He's from South Downs College. He's English as well, but
Okay.
he wants to kind of, you know, become an Indian chef. So there's a shortage of chefs, a real huge issue. So why not invest in the young and bring the homegrown talent up? There's plenty there. We just need to get them in and say, if this is what you want to do, we're here.
Yes.
The training's there.
Yes.
So part of the YouTube videos is for our in-house training as well.
Okay.
So these guys, they look at the videos, you know, I give them the theory side and say, right, you need to know X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. So they're kind of training off the job, and they're looking at it. If they're really keen, they want to learn, everything is on my YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
So they just have to go through it and, you know,
practice.
Practice. Do the theory, that's the theory side, and then come and do the practice. So, yeah, everything's there.
So I know that your brother was the chef, the main chef. Is he training these guys? 'Cause
No,
I know you're not.
I'm the chef. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Wait,
Come on.
no, your brother
He's not
was
even here, and
helping.
you're giving the credit to him.
I knew that you're the business side. I know that your brother was the man behind the cooking.
No, the cooking is me.
It's all you.
He can cook beans on toast just about.
No way! Why was I under the impression that your brother is the chef?
I think you secretly have a crush on him.
Maybe.
Have you met him? You haven't met him yet, have you?
No.
You've probably seen him. No,
I haven't.
no, we have different roles.
Yeah, because I always thought you were the business side. So you are actually hands-on with the cooking side. So
very
you're a very busy person.
Yeah, very busy. Very, but I love it. You know, I like what I'm doing. I love watching people like Harrison.
Yes.
Just come in.
Yeah.
You know, they're not sure what they exactly want to do. This and they come in, then they have a job, and then you train them up, and you see them just learning, coming up, and then say, "I want to become an Indian chef." You know, that is so rewarding.
That is.
And you know, he was telling me he was looking for a job for ages, and it's hard for the young guys to get a job nowadays, and
especially
people
that
don't have
experience.
Yeah. I mean, we're not even just talking in a restaurant. We're talking a job, full stop. You know.
Yes.
So I know the government's got the Kickstart program, but you know, and I took a chance, and do you know what? The people that didn't give him the job, it's their loss, because he's done so well. You know, and I always like to give people the chance, the opportunity first, and see what they can do.
Yeah, that's so good about you guys.
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about COVID.
Yes.
Okay, because I think everybody wants to know, especially restaurants took such a big hit. Any hospitality sector took a hit. Okay. So I want to know, were you open? Did you have a takeaway service?
Yeah. It was a learning curve, I think, so to speak.
Yeah.
Things didn't go smoothly as possible, but I think under the circumstances, we were in very uncharted territory.
Yes.
So the way it went really was, okay, so we never closed.
Right.
We had refurbishment in the kitchen, which we closed for, but that was nothing to do with, obviously, COVID.
Yeah, okay.
So we never closed. We carried on our takeaways. Our takeaways were fairly good. So we then, I mean, we have a good audience, as you know, following, so we diverted people and said, we're doing takeaways.
Yes.
La la la.
Yeah.
So what happened, I mean, I'll go through the whole kind of experience with you. I'll be as kind of brief as possible. But so when Boris said avoid restaurants and pubs,
Yes.
that day, I think it was on a Monday or Tuesday or something like that, we had like 2 tables come in. I think we served 4 people. And we're a busy restaurant.
Yes.
We got very worried because obviously none of the government funds were announced or the furlough schemes weren't announced.
Yeah.
And it was a bit panic, really was a panic situation. And then, our dad's retired, but we were going back to him like little kids not knowing what to do because we were so worried.
Yes.
But then obviously everything else came in, the furlough and stuff like that. So we were really busy because we never closed. We're a small business. We done the COVID risk assessments and we thought, right, we don't have to close. People at McDonald's had to close, Burger King's, all of them, because they're so big, and even the independent ones, they didn't know what to expect. They closed. So when they all closed, we had the horrendous busy weekend where we had to close at 7 p.m. On a Friday and Saturday because it just got out of control because everyone was closed.
Yeah.
So there's only a few people open. The competition had just gone right down.
Yeah.
So really busy. That's when things didn't go as smooth as I wanted, but it was completely unexpected. We learnt from it.
Yes.
We rose up the next thing, and we were really busy.
Yeah.
Then everything started opening up. It started sort of going down a little bit. Then Eat Out, Help Out came out, really crazy busy.
Right.
Then the other lockdown came in. And then I think towards the start of this year, that novelty of having a takeaway staying in, that kind of wore off, so we were a little bit quiet. It was a bit worried. We were kind of surviving on takeaways, like breaking even, which at that point I thought was good. As long as we covered the cost, we're okay. So we were okay covering the cost and stuff like that. And then it went really quiet. And then restaurants were allowed to open earlier this year, but it was still really quiet because that confidence wasn't there because of COVID. Then the 19th, July the 19th, when restrictions lifted, it started getting busy. And now we're quite busy inside. So
So know when they said that you can only hold up to 25% to 50% of people in the restaurants and, with the social distancing, well, how was business like then? What modifications did you need to make?
So we're quite a busy, big restaurant.
Yes.
We're 100 covers.
Okay.
We're 100. We're going to be 150. So we just took away tables, kept the distance, and how busy it was. We didn't need that many tables anyway. So it was okay for us really to do. But I know some restaurants are small. Very difficult for them to do. They have 10 tables, and then you have to take 3 of them, 4 of them out, down to like 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's very hard. I mean,
hard,
there's loads of people doing things. There was like glass house restaurants opening.
I've seen those
Did you see
domes
that?
in
Domes,
London. They're very popular. Yes.
I mean, we don't have the outdoor space, so we couldn't do that.
But that's,
So when people were allowed to serve people outdoor, we couldn't do anything. So, I mean, it was the last 2 years, I don't know what to say. It was just trying to...
stressful,
Yeah, I mean, I think we were okay, but I think I felt for other businesses. The tourism industry. Stuff like that. They got hit, travel agents. I think restaurants, they kind of... They switched to takeaways. So people that weren't doing takeaways were. We've always done takeaways, but we didn't focus on it. We focused on eating in. Then after that, we jumped on Deliveroo, Uber Eats, all of them, and they obviously helped kind of give us trading.
Yeah, absolutely. So how has this impacted the future for you? What changes are you going to be considering, or have you considered that you're going to do now for the future? Oh my gosh,
I think it's all kind of. I think things will never ever kind of be how it was. So we've taken a lot more steps now. So a lot more hand wash cleaning stations. So we've now got 5 sinks in our kitchen to regularly keep telling people wash your hands. Other COVID restrictions. So we had a bit of issues with staff being off and staff taking extra staff, trained them up to a certain level. So Harrison kind of got chucked in the deep end, didn't you? And he had to learn quick because we were short-staffed in the kitchen. So sometimes, some people work, wow, do you want to tell us about your experience being chucked in the deep end?
How did you handle the pressure?
Is this when you had COVID?
Yeah,
so Faz recently got COVID.
Okay.
And then...
A few months ago.
It was just busy, constantly busy, all week.
Right.
All 2 weeks he was off. And then, obviously, there was only 3 chefs at the time.
Okay.
So I just got slapped on one position on my own,
Okay.
busy, and I just had to bang it out and get over it really.
And get on with it, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then who's in charge then when you were down?
So my brother's there, the famous brother that you like to give more credit than
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Right.
But yeah, he's there, so it's okay. But you know, with a key member of staff like me, I'm quite
Yes,
key because I
yes.
do all the managing and all the like how much of what's made. When I go down, you know, if I go away, it's a few days or whatever,
Yes,
you know, I come
yeah.
back and I make sure
Yeah.
I leave it in a position
So
that
people can
they can handle it. But
Mm.
this is suddenly, you know, I got ill and I couldn't leave the house for 12 days, 14 days. So it was a case of like, you know, but he got on with it and he
Yes.
took the pressure really well.
Good,
I think,
yeah.
which was really good. And I came back and he miles skipped through his training,
Yes.
his speed and stuff. So,
Excellent.
so it's really good. But I mean, so I've kept a few more other staff on hand
Mhm.
in case something like that happens. We've taken other precautions as well, some health and safety ones.
Yes.
So people have to sign off while they're ill. Regular lateral flow
Blood
tests.
tests. Yeah.
So someone said to me, somebody in my household's ill, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So take a lateral flow, take
yeah.
a PCR, and they were fine, then they're allowed to come in. So,
Mm.
yeah, I think a bit more wary.
Yes,
really,
yeah, I was
of
going to say, how are you keeping your
situations,
employees
yeah.
safe that way as
That,
well?
yeah,
Yes,
because we don't, if anyone's got it and they come in,
Mm.
everyone will go down. And then a small business like ours will have to shut.
Won't handle it,
So you'd rather say to someone, right, take a day, 2 days, do
Yeah.
the lateral flow, do the
Yes.
PCR,
Yeah.
see how you are,
Mm.
then come back. I mean, it's disruptive, but I'd
Yeah.
rather them off one day than the whole restaurant off for 14 days because we can't manage.
Absolutely. What is the rule with the vaccination cards? Do you think that's going to come in? Would you how would you accept that? I mean,
Yeah.
for customers to come in showing that they're vaccinated, would you? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of views. I've personally got vaccinated and I've seen, having had it myself,
Yeah.
that it helps. My wife wasn't vaccinated because she was pregnant at the time and we
Okay.
didn't realise. So
Mm.
the two, I got over it much quicker being vaccinated
Right.
and hers dragged a lot longer
Right.
because she was unvaccinated. So I'm all for it and I think people should do it.
Have like a passport to show to enter the restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far and
Okay.
go in my own place. That's my personal opinion. But as a business, you know, people have then said, you know, that, you know, they don't want to do it or whatever. But I think they're going to get you into a position, the government, that you have to have it. Because you look at it now, you can't travel with it. If you do get it and you're not, if someone in your household has got it and you're not vaccinated, you have to self-isolate for 10, 12 days, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But if you're vaccinated and if the PCR test is negative, whether your household got it, you can go and get on with life. So they're putting you in a position that really you're going to have it.
Yes,
really,
yeah.
you know, travelling and what have you.
And it's for
Other
your own
countries as
safety.
well.
Yes, absolutely. It's for your own safety, it's for your own
Yeah.
benefit. You know, there's this video that's gone viral since yesterday. There's a lady in Pakistan where she was asked for her vaccination. The rule out there is now to enter a restaurant, you have to show that you're fully vaccinated
Oh,
for
okay.
everybody's safety. And she refused to show it. She
Oh,
was,
really?
yeah, she was being very aggressive towards the staff, the head chef there, saying, "Oh, who are you? It's my constitutional right. I'm not gonna. I have to tell you anything," and all this. And she was being very abusive to the restaurant staff. Okay.
Oh, I didn't really.
Yeah, and they kept their cool and everything. How would you react if somebody comes in and says, "I'm not telling you. Who do you think you are?"
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously the customer's always right. We know
Yeah.
this, but then for
To a
somebody.
certain extent.
But if they're being so abusive
Yeah.
towards your staff, I mean, how do you handle
Well,
that situation?
It's their restaurant, it's their right. You know,
Yes.
it's their house. It's like, here's your studio. If you say I have to come in with a mask, I
You should.
will come in. I should come in with a mask.
Yes.
It's your house, it's your rules.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. If I don't like it, I go, you know, I'll have to go somewhere else or something.
Yeah.
So I think it's their right always, and they're doing it for a safety. I don't think they're asking anything really unreasonable.
Absolutely.
I don't think, you know, it's something stupid. So I think, you know, how I would handle it. We've had obviously situations, and you just got to keep it cool. There's no point shouting,
No.
screaming. you know, this and that. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, you're right, a lot of the customers get up and defend you, and they're outnumbered, and
Yes.
they just kind of
Thanks.
go and leave. But yeah, it's not nice. I mean, something like that, it's their rules, it's their, you know, they're allowed to do that. You know, if you come in my restaurant and I say, you've got to wear a mask,
Yeah.
I've got to wear a mask, it's my right.
Absolutely.
That's my place.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's being branded as the Desi Karen. I'm sure you heard of that expression.
Yeah.
The Pakistani Karen. That is the word on social media these days.
I'll have to see that. I missed
yes,
that actually.
Yes, it's doing its round on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll have to.
So yeah, it is sad to see, but then everybody, as you say, is supporting the head chef that you know kept his cool, you know, and he asked a simple question. He didn't ask for, you know, a blood sample or anything. So you know, it is comical to watch actually. I mean, it's a very serious topic, but to watch that incident take place is fun. So, Faiz.
We have brought some curry in.
Ooh, you have?
It's in there. So Harrison cooked some of it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you've got time to taste.
We have time. We have 20 minutes of time.
20 minutes, right. I don't know if you want to. Oh, is it there? Oh, it's got it here.
Oh, you've got it here. Oh my goodness, we've never done this.
And
And we're live on Facebook. Are you going to make me eat in front of everyone?
I'm going to show you what I bought.
Yes, show me. I'm not going to. Oh, wow. I love that.
Little Tiffin.
I love that. We've got to show everybody on Facebook. Look at this. This is so traditional.
Yeah.
Can you see? Let me put it up here. This is amazing. I love this.
I remember my uncle.
Yes.
He was a doctor. And when he went to his practice, he used to take one of these with him. And it stays warm.
Yes, that's what I was saying. It's
because
so
they're hot
warm.
countries in Pakistan, Bangladesh, India. So I've bought you these.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I was given them from the Tiffin Cup, which is a competition in the House of Parliament, which we got into. And it's called the Tiffin Cup. So I bought these in little Tiffins, little lunch boxes.
See, this is what I love about you, Faiz. You're so different. Your novelty ideas and these stick, you know?
Yeah.
This is going to be known for like, you know, ever. I love it. You know what you need to do? You need to brand them. Oh gosh.
Someone else has said
Somebody
that
said
to
that
me,
as well.
and I will at some point do some
Yeah.
Tiffins. I think I've had them lying around for so long.
Really?
And I've never actually used them.
Yeah.
They've been sat in the thing. My wife went through them and said, what are these?
Yeah, what are these? I love it. But would you, if somebody comes for a takeaway, is this what you're giving your food in?
We're not, no, because they're too expensive.
Oh, okay.
to do.
Okay.
I mean, a container costs pennies.
Okay, I understand. I apologise. But this is a good idea, though. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, let's show this.
And this is such a hot curry.
Wow.
Are you into hot curry?
Yes, of course. I'm Indian. I am.
Yesterday, when Harrison was cooking that, he had to wear a gas mask because it was like going up his nose. Didn't you have to wear that?
Smells delicious and it looks delicious. I'm going to be eating this later. I can't eat it now.
You can't eat it now.
But I'll make the best. But this is delicious. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see this.
Can I see it?
It's amazing. I love it.
Talking about masala.
So which one did you make?
Masala, didn't you? Masala and the boona, I think. And I made.
So this is
actually, you made one.
But no, can you pronounce it in the Desi way?
What, mashallah. I'm so used to saying it in English. Moshla, isn't it?
Is it moshla?
Moshla actually means sauce, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah, moshla. In Bengali.
In Bengali, yes.
I'm not sure about him,
Right. Yeah, no, masala. But yeah, in Bengali you would call this chicken?
What the chicken?
What would you call it?
Buna.
Buna, chicken. Yes, that's what we say.
Masala's here. I don't know if you like mild one. I know you've got.
I am. Listen, I like my spicy food.
Chicken tikka masala.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness.
Britain's UK number one dish. May I remind you?
Yeah. It looks delicious and it smells delicious.
It can. I've had too much curry this week.
Have you? I can imagine.
I've been out every day. I've had curry.
I'm sure.
And it's like I'm training for a run.
Yeah.
And I'm like.
You can't do this.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this. It's not good.
This is amazing. I love it. Is this for us to keep? Yeah.
Yeah. This is for you to keep. I need to take the Tiffins back. We can keep the curry, obviously.
Yeah, we'll keep the curry. No, but this is amazing. Thank you so much, Fez.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you for joining me in the studios.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to ask, so what are your long-term goals then for the future before you go to us?
So long-term goals in the future, at the moment, I'm working on a few things.
Okay.
I've got a book coming out.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
See, I love it. Yes.
So it's
Excellent.
a bit different because it's a cookbook,
Okay.
but with stories.
Yes.
So I'll tell you one story.
Yes. Tell me. Yeah.
I'll let a little bit out. Right?
Okay.
So it's going to be a recipe of a tandoori chicken.
Okay.
Example, right?
Okay.
So I've got a recipe of the tandoori chicken.
Yeah.
Then on the other side of the page, it's
Yeah.
going to have a story about tandoori chicken in the restaurant.
Okay.
So we've been there for 40 years, but you know I've been working there 20 plus years, whatever.
Yeah.
So a guy's one day came in and said, right, here's a ring. I'm going to propose to my partner. Can you put it in the tandoori chicken?
Oh my God!
I was 14.
Yeah.
Didn't think about the health and safety.
Yeah,
aspect
you just
of it
did it.
at all.
Yeah.
I just plodded it and she
Yeah.
went, bit interested. Oh my God, there's
I love that idea because usually you put it like in a glass of champagne or your souffle or something. But that is excellent. I love it.
And then
I
he
love
proposed to her and on one knee, and she started crying, and he started crying.
Yeah.
She said yes. So it's just little quirky stories. I've got so
I
many
love
over
that.
the
So
years.
with each dish
Each dish is going to have something. Yeah.
Excellent.
So things like, you know, masala, we obviously went to France, which was well publicised.
Yes.
Stories about that. Yeah, working on I think another few months.
So what is the book called?
We still haven't got a name actually, no. I think another 5 months-ish.
Okay, and it'll be coming out?
Yeah, it'll be coming out. I don't want to rush it, I want to get it, you know, perfect.
Yes.
So that's one goal.
Okay.
Second goal is obviously doing all our videos, cooking. That's gone really well, so that's nearly complete now.
Okay.
Sort of publicising that and building up our national awareness, you know, promoting curry where possible.
Yes.
And another airborne flight possibly in you know, I'm talking next year.
Okay.
It's in the cards.
So what, you want to start doing this regularly? Like flying out?
Possibly,
to places that don't sell curry?
Yeah, it's quite, I'll be a bit vague at the moment because we haven't really thought of everything and I don't want to give everything away and not being able to deliver, but there's we are negotiating.
So you know how you have the Uber?
Yeah.
So it'll be like the curry in air, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like an Uber?
Well, put it this way, we're not going to open another restaurant.
Okay.
It's too much headache.
Okay.
If people can't come to us,
you'll go to them.
We'll go to them, kind of speak. But very early stages.
Okay.
There's a lot, the logistics behind, you know, doing that sort of stuff is, you know, until I can settle things with certain people and that, and I can say, right, we can do
doing
that,
this. You have to tell us all about it when it does.
Yes, we'll have to.
Yeah,
we'll have
to.
So.
Come back. Yeah, excellent.
So
that is so exciting.
Harrison, can you train to be a pilot as well? no, he shook his head.
I actually know one. If you're interested, my husband's nephew.
That
he's going through like some training and he wants to become a private pilot. So you know, just give him a plane.
Yeah. I'm sure we can source that.
But
it's going really well. Yeah.
Excellent.
So National Curry Week, everybody, I just want to say to your viewers, go out there, have a curry, support the industry because it's been, you know, it's been a tough time. I've spoken.
Absolutely.
You know, we've been lucky as a restaurant. We've kind of jumped on the takeaway, but other restaurants haven't been able to kind of, you know, they're mainly eating in. They haven't been able to diversify. So go out there, support the industry as much as you can. Contribute 5.5 billion to the economy. So it's money that's coming back to the treasury. And I'll just say, go have a curry if you're thinking about, should we go out tonight? Do it. You know, do it. Help. You know, we bring so much, I think. So there. I don't know if you want to say anything about National Curry Week as a young.
Anything to our listeners out there? Is there anything you want to say?
No, just enjoy the curry. He's shy. He's
well done to you for accomplishing what you've accomplished at such a young age. Well done.
Maybe say something to the young people that are thinking of becoming. You know, should they do it or
just follow your dreams?
Follow your dreams.
Oh, that's excellent. I love
exactly,
that.
Yeah,
excellent. All right, Fairs, thank you so much for joining me.
Enjoy the curry.
We will. It smells delicious.
It's always great to see it. I'm so happy that we can actually face to face interaction.
Be in the same room, absolutely, yes.
You know, it's been too long.
Yeah, thank you so much, folks. You can catch all this on Awaaz FM Southampton Facebook, and you can also listen back to our shows via our website www.awaazfm.co.uk. Yeah, so if you've missed anything or you want to watch it again, you can do so. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye to Fez. Thank you so much, and let's hit the next track.